Hi, Norton PC Gamer. You'd left a comment in one of my videos from last year of my system. I've recently updated it and updated a lot of parts, so I thought I would make a video quickly right now just to show you the progress that I've made since then. So obviously the first thing you'll notice is I have the same case as you, the Switch 810. Quite a lovely case, I think. There's only a couple of problems I have with it. They are, I suppose, quite minor. Firstly, as I said in one of your videos, these locks are very cheap. They break so easily. It might be I've been a bit heavy-handed with them, but they just seem very flimsy, if you know what I mean. So this one here and the back panel, they're both broke. So and that was within like 24 hours, and I'm quite careful with things, so I don't know what's going on there. The other thing I've got, I can't show you now because I've not got my front panel on, but UV lighting on the front acrylic glass or plastic, it gives off a kind of purplish cloudy glare if the UV light is actually hitting it. So I've had to actually position my UV cathodes, I'll show you. I've had to position them up here, kind of out of line of sight of the front case, so that my tubes, UV liquid, and the tubes get supplied with UV light, but at the same time it's not directly hitting the glass and causing this cloudy screen. You should try it yourself and you'll see exactly what I mean. That's only two things I have a problem with this case, is the glare with UV hitting the glass and the flimsy locks. Everything else I think it's a great case, especially for the money. I don't know whereabouts you live, but I'm in the UK and it only cost me £135. That's maybe $200, something like that. So yeah, it's for the money. I think it's a great case. Pretty happy with it. Great for water cooling, and no, it's probably the best case I've ever had actually. Anyway, I'll show you everything in my system. A lot of it's been updated since the old video, but I'll go over everything. Firstly, we'll go to the power supply. I've got a 1000 watt Coollaboratory 80 plus certified modular power supply. It's not the best in the world, but it does the job, and I've never had a problem with it. I've actually had it for about 3 years. It's never gave me a problem, so that's great. So moving on, I have two GTX 580s running in SLI. They perform great, I think. Like, I've had them similar time period, coming up to 3 years actually. I got them on launch and they've just ripped apart every single game that's been thrown at them. Do you know that? They've been great. I've not a bad word to say on them whatsoever. There's newer cards out. You've got the 600 series, maybe 700 soon, which are great, but it wouldn't be worth me upgrading. These perform very, very well, even at high settings and over 920 by 1080 resolution, so yeah, great. And I don't plan to actually upgrade them for a good 2 years maybe even longer, who knows. But yeah, they perform great. We'll move on now to the motherboard. This is arguably one of the weakest points of my build. I believe it's a Gigabyte UDR4 GA58X, something like that. It's not high end at all, but it does support 3-way SLI, so I could add another card in there. It's not a total enthusiast motherboard, but it does the job, and as I said, I've never had problems with that either. What we'll go on to now is, we'll go to the water block. I believe it's the, can't even remember what water block it is, I'm sure you can fill me in, but I recently upgraded that with my case, so that's performed pretty well. It's got a kind of misty glass, so you can see the cooling going through it with the jet plate there, but yeah, it's not bad at all. I've got Tygon tubing here for my water cooling. It's a half inner diameter and 3/4 outer diameter, and the tubing that's actually going through it now is Feser 1 UV blue. You can't actually see the UV at the moment because I've got all the lights on and I've only got one light up there. I've got another light on my side panel. I could probably upload a photo or whatever to show you. The RAM I have at the moment is, I don't know if you can see it from there actually. Well, it's a G.Skill Ripjaws. I've got 4444, so 16 gig and dual channel. I don't know if that's the best configuration or not, but it does me fine and never had a problem with it. The processor I've got, I still have the i7-920. It's a D0, so high overclocking potential. I mean, the stock on it is 2.7, I believe. I've got it running at 4.2, under 1.4 virtual core, so it's great. Not many processors could handle that kind of overclock, especially only in water. You know, you see some people on YouTube and they have to use liquid nitrogen to get up to 5 gigahertz or so, so yeah. But that does me fine. 4.2 gigahertz, not a problem. It's great. What can I show you now? I'll probably move round to the front of the case. I can turn it slightly. I'll show you exactly what I've got at the front. I've got a dual 5¼ inch or whatever you call it, fan control at the front. It powers 1, 2, 3, 4 fans. I've actually got them all running very low at the moment. Fan 1, fan 2, fan 3 is my radiator fans. The fourth fan here is my exhaust, and the front fan here is getting powered by a cheaper fan controller at the back because I didn't really want to spend an extra, you know, a lot of money to get a really good fan controller just for one fan. My aim is to get it quite cool in the case, obviously, but at the same time low fan noise. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it under there because I don't have any UV lights, but that's the XSPC dual bay pump reservoir combo. It's kind of hard to see there, but yeah, it does the job. I'll show you that fan there. It's just the standard one that comes with it. The one below it actually broke. That's quite flimsy as well, I think. So I'll have to get it replaced probably, but at the moment, they're cooling my hard drive bays. Yeah, that one is that fan. That's fine. The last bit I could show you, finishing off, is the radiator I have. It's a EK water block, EK radiator. It's a 360. So obviously, I've got just similar setup to yours. Got 3 120 fans in the top. I'm actually using the, what fan is it again? It's the Gentle Typhoon. So yeah, they're quite good fans. Their stock speed is like 1800 RPM, but I've got them running at 800. I'd say 1, 2, 3, yeah, 800. Just to give a lower fan noise, and yeah, I like a silent case. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching my video. If you want to see any more, shit, you can just, I've just put the lights off there to show you the UV. Looks a wee bit better with the lights off. If you just want another video, please feel free to ask. I'm not very good at making these videos, but I try my best. I'm sure I'll get better as time goes on. Right, thanks mate, cheers, bye.